So I'm going to continue my talk with being self-sufficient, food security, when I'm working in my vegetable garden here. Give you a new point of view. So another thing that we should always have is our stored food. As nutritious as you can find it, your canned vegetables, canned soups. Don't go for the cheapest one. Me, I'll go a step ahead and above, and I'll get things like the Tim Hortons soups. Now, yes, I know they're not as nutritious, but I'm talking about one that's there for two purposes and times. One, in the event of disaster. It could be a natural disaster, it could be a lockdown, it could be civil unrest, you don't want to go to the stores, etc. But whatever you have in store is only to be touched otherwise during a transition period from being where you're at to where you're going to go, and the time it takes for you to become self-sufficient in growing your own food, water supply, etc. You use your stocks and you keep on rotating it to replenish it. Me, for example, if I'm going to open up a can of soup, I'm too tired to cook from scratch. I'm going to add my own garden vegetables to that soup to boost up the nutrient value, content. String beans, carrots, onions, red peppers, whatever, right? So yeah, I definitely say start getting stocked up while you have the opportunity to get these items. Keep in mind that the date you see on it is the best before date. It is not an expiring date. It is best before date. You should be working to achieve a 1-year supply of stored food, a variety of food. You don't want to get bored eating the same thing. Pastas is another thing that'll store for a long time. And pasta sauce. Some pancake mixes, soups, dried noodles, etc. So one day you're having a good soup, hot soup. The next day you're switching over to, say, pancakes. You're going to have your water bath canned fruits, which doesn't need a freezer. And the next day, sandwiches. You're making your own bread without all the added ingredients, chemicals for shelf life stability. One moment while I climb up here. There's a lot of vegetables which are cold, hardy vegetables, about 10 of them. Spinach is one of them. I grow as much as I can, and I blanch and flash freeze them for smoothies. So here's an example of what you can do. So my property was like that. And then over the years, I turned it into this. And these actually I started last February. My kale, Swiss chard, beets, radish, all cold hardy vegetables. Carrots. These are the polycarbonate tops I'm talking about. And when it gets too hot, I'll actually keep these closed. And I still have my air circulation on the bottom. So behind there, I also have 3 inches of my rigid foam board insulation, which keeps the soil warm all winter. And that's done on a disability budget. Okay, later, eh?